Hello and welcome to She Boss Talk. I am your host, Shantae Alrighty. Come on in, come on in. This is August the 19th, and I am here for the I Want My Idol grant, my $10,000 Idol grant update. This is super important. So make sure that you hit that like button, hit the notification button, do subscribe, and do share this out to every entrepreneur and small business owner you know, especially if you have applied for the Idol grant and you did not get your entitled and your entire $10,000, or if you didn't get any of your grant money. Okay, so that's why I'm on here today. I provided a previous video to talk about our Twitter campaign. So there's a lot of advocates. There's a few of us, my peers that are on here on YouTube that are getting the word out to help us get our $10,000 Idol grant. And this is a program, Idol, Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, administered through the SBA, that's part of the CARES Act. Okay, in which we, small business owners, eligible businesses, were supposed to get a $10,000 grant within 3 days. And as we know, we did not. Some of us, like myself, and let me know in the comments if you're like me, I still have not received my $10,000 grant. I haven't received my grant at all. And so this is like super important because we're in unprecedented times. This is a time that entrepreneurs and small business owners are met with significant challenges, having to determine if they're going to keep their doors open or not. And we know that several businesses have already closed their doors, specifically minority and women businesses that are on the front lines and that have not received federal funding. 90% of minority and women have not received federal funding. 41% of Black-owned businesses are out of business due to this pandemic. And it makes no sense. When there was a law that was passed that was supposed to give us a lifeline, a financial lifeline to keep our doors open. So it is upon us to use our voices and our power as a small business community to lock arms and get us what we deserve. Okay. So that is why I'm here. And as I told you, I contacted my House representative, my senators, right? I contacted the head of the SBA. And so earlier yesterday, I received a correspondence and follow-up regarding my grant that I still haven't got for either of my businesses. And I applied way back in March. So I know a lot of you can relate and understand. I know a lot of you have asked me questions about your grants and that you applied and you still haven't gotten them. Well, the SBA ran out of funds as of July 11th. And so what they should have done was everybody had already applied. You would have thought that you would have been accounted in their number. I guess not. Okay. So I received, I've had my matters escalated all the way up to the top, and they sent me back correspondence yesterday saying that even if you apply for the grant way back in March, April, May, June, but before they cut off the funds and it was not deposited to your account already, then there are no funds to be had because they have no more funds, meaning that they did not consider you in their allocation count, which they should have. So that's very disturbing and disappointing that you submitted your application. I was told I had the grant. I just needed to update my information, and they did not consider me in the count or to get funds because they have run out of money. They need to refund this program and give us our full $10,000 grant. That is what the bill S.4227 is all about. That is the Idle for Small Business Act that would give us our full $10,000 without us having to reapply for it. So if you got 1,000 or 2,000, if this bill passes or one like it, that means that you will automatically get the balance, and the SBA would give you the balance of that to equal out to the $10,000. So that is what this campaign is about. This is a call to action. We need everybody that cares about entrepreneurs and small businesses to join the campaign. If you are on Twitter, I ask that you go to Twitter. The information is in the comments. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. It's very simple, but it is in the comments. If you could go to that and then just go to your Twitter account and tweet out, "Hey, senators, we need our $10,000 EIDL grant, exclamation point, and then hashtag EIDL, hashtag EIDL." That is on your Twitter. Then you want to tag some significant representatives. These are the senators, right? So I'm going to tell you who you need to tag in this post. Again, we need every single person, entrepreneur, small business owner seeing this. Please do share this video out, share our channel, do subscribe. You're going to want to tag Nancy Pelosi. She's the House Speaker. Chuck Schumer, Senator Chuck Schumer, Senator Mitch McConnell are the leaders of the Senate. They're the leaders of the Senate. They are right now, to my understanding, supposed to be trying to come up with a mini bill to pass. It is just it's so crazy what's been going on. I can't even wrap my brain around it. I can't even put it into words. The House passed the HEROES Act way back in May. The Senate did nothing with it. They waited to our benefits were exhausting, when people were about to lose their homes, losing the extra unemployment benefit that's helping them stay afloat. They waited to the last minute, and then they can't get it together, get on the same page, and now they won't come together to negotiate a new package for the American people. And now we have this whole postal service issue. So it's politics instead of focusing on the American people. That's why we have to make it known what we want. And we will not tolerate these shenanigans. So now we have people, we have issues with trying to hold up the elections and the postal service, and the House is now trying to put a bill together to save the postal service so we can vote. Meanwhile, the stimulus package is on hold because they cannot come to an agreement. They cannot meet in the middle so they can pass. Oh, yeah. Okay. The president signed these executive orders that are what? Not activated. And they're very limiting in their ability to help us. We need a bigger stimulus package to give everybody the benefits that they need to sustain their livelihoods. It just makes no sense. That's why we have to use our voices and let them know that this is unacceptable. So you're going to tag Nancy Pelosi. You're going to tag Chuck Schumer. You're going to tag Mitch McConnell. You're going to tag Marco Rubio and Ben Cardin and Jackie Rosen. In addition to those, you're going to also tag your senators and your state senators. And I will put the link in the comments. So if you don't know how to contact your state senators, that will be in the description of this video, along with these names that I just listed off here. And you can find your senators in your state and include them, tag them in your post. Again, you're going to tag, "Hey, senators, exclamation point. We need our $10,000 EIDL grant, exclamation point. Hashtag EIDL, hashtag EIDL. So we can get our EIDL grant. They are trying to negotiate a mini package. So we need to be in front of them, whatever they're trying to negotiate, not that it's going to pass the House, but they need to be considering this at the forefront of whatever they're trying to do. Small businesses have been devastated. And I don't know that they care. The PPP ran out. So it is upon them to pass another stimulus to release funding so more businesses can apply for that program. Okay, in the meantime, we want the money that we were already due. This is like nothing new. We were entitled to this money. And the SBA just decided to piecemeal it. Instead of asking the Congress for the money that they needed to make sure that we got our full funding, they piecemealed it. Not only with the grant, but with the loan. And they're still sitting on over $200 billion in which they could use to fully fund the loan portion of the EIDL program. But guess what? They are not. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have to come full force and make your voice matters. We have power. If there's power in numbers, it's one thing if I go and tweet. It's another thing if 50 of us come together, if 100 of us, if 1,000 of us, if 10,000 of us come together and flood their timelines, letting them know what we want, and we want our $10,000 EIDL grant. If you want it, let me know in the comments. Tell me I want my $10,000 EIDL grant in the comments. If you're joining the campaign, I want to know about that too. Let me know. Tag whoever you need to tag. Share this with whoever you need to share. Call whoever you need to call. Email whoever you need to email to let them know that we need them to get on board and join us in this campaign. And that we will not stop until we get our $10,000. This is not made up. This is the law. Congress even said so, okay? There are existing lawsuits over this right now as we speak. I mean, can $10,000 help your business? Like, where are you in your business? Are you having a challenge with your business? Have you had challenges with the EIDL grants? Did you get your full amount? Let me know in the comments. Did you get your grant? Are you one of like me that still hasn't received your grant? And basically, until they get funded, I'm still pending. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get it, and I'm going to fight for it until I get the money that I'm due. And I would encourage you all to do the same. And I will keep coming on here and I will keep tweeting them, and I will continue to put the message out on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and wherever I am. And I would encourage you all to do the same. We need to rally together at this time. That's the only way we're going to make it as business owners. They need to understand that our importance to this economy. There is not going to be an economy if they don't have small business. So you have value. No, if you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner. I don't care if you just started. I don't care if you're still building. I don't care if you didn't make a dime. I don't care if you only made $100. You are value. You are important to every community that you're in. We are the foundation of every community, every neighborhood. So they need us. The country cannot afford to be without small business. That means you have power to turn this all around and to get us what we deserve. Not only this, but more money in this stimulus. Because even this $10,000 isn't enough. The $150,000 that they're capping on the loan isn't enough for a lot of the small businesses. And understand, we have all types of businesses, all different types of industries. We have micro businesses and larger small businesses that are tuned in and are watching. And so we just have to join together, lock arms. And if you will join us in this campaign, it's not me, it's thousands of others of us. We need every small business joining this campaign. Wherever you are, if you're not on Twitter, make a Twitter account. It's free. Create a Twitter account and tweet it. And tag every one of these people in it and your state senators in your area. You're going to tag Nancy Pelosi, Senator Chuck Schumer, Mitch McConnell, Marco Rubio, Ben Cardin, and Jackie Rosen. And then come back and let me know that you did it. Do share also if you want to screenshot it. And if you're able to share it, do that too. If you have any questions, as always, I will come back around and just engage with you all, because this is a time we all need to be encouraged. We all need to be motivated, because there's people losing hope, and I don't want you all to lose hope. There is hope. This is going to happen, but nothing comes easy, unfortunately. No, this is not fair. No, yeah, they should have done what they were supposed to do, but they didn't. So now we have to fight for our lives. We have to fight for our business. We have to fight for our families. We have to fight for America. We have to fight for the economy. The question is, are you ready to fight? Are you ready to join in and use your voice and join the campaign? So I hope you are. I hope you join us. Thank you so much. I will be back later on with another stimulus update. Again, I wish I had more to tell you. I wish I could tell you today that they passed something, but they haven't. So we got to stay on them. So thank you so much. As always, you all stay in good health and be safe. Talk to you later.